Okay, so I'd like to give you a walkthrough of my Jon boat that I've modified, especially for small lake, and if you want to fish saltwater, it would be great for just backwater creeks and things like that. So this is a 14-foot Jon boat. It's got all new paint. It does not leak. It never did leak. I actually, just to be doubly sure that I would never have problems, I actually put some sealant around each rivet under the water line so that we wouldn't have that problem. And then I built this deck. I'll come in a little bit closer to it. You can see this is a removable casting deck that I put a rod holder here in the front, and I may actually put another one on before I get rid of the boat. I may put on another one because I am planning to use this boat until I sell it. This is the hatch. It's built so that you have plenty of room to put collapsible nets. I think this particular one's from Walmart. Your paddles. You can put tackle boxes in here, and then you can also fit the stabilizers that I bought extra for this boat, and I'll show those in just a few minutes. While I'm here, just wanted to point out that I did put a light, a hatch light in here. It's daylight, so it's difficult to see, but that light is on and working. And since we're talking about lights, let me go ahead and just run through that. So for the front navigation light, we have a green LED. Then on the opposite side, we have a red LED. All these are new, they work. They've been sealed with marine sealant. And then I added this light bar to the front. This is an LED light bar that is around 3,200 lumens, if I remember correctly, and it's on right now too. It's just been newly wired up. Have 4 cleats for anchors and things like that. One here, one over there, one over here, and then one over there. I tried to leave as much room as I could in a 14-foot boat and make it work for a fisherman. I fished all my life, and so I had a lot of specific ideas. On the interior of the boat, I did a Raptorliner. This is like a spray-in truck bed liner. This is super rugged stuff. It's made by U-POL, and just fantastic. And I went with a light tan color so that it would be comfortable to fish in, so you wouldn't get hot. Most of the U-POL stuff is black, so obviously didn't want that to burn up. Then we have your typical swivel seats. These are brand new seats. See that now. Here in the back, I have a switch panel, and you might wonder why I have the switch panel here with the seat here, the base, where it's just really tight. The reason why I did that was I did not want to be accidentally bumping into my switch panels. You don't have so much room on these boats, and I wanted everything to be practical while you're out on the water. And so you can turn everything on and off fine, like that. This section here, this is where all the wiring is housed and the battery is housed, and this is actually screwed onto the transom. So this is in here, but everything is removable. Like if you wanted to take it out and clean it or whatever, you could do that. All of this stuff works. There's a 12-volt like a cigarette lighter option there, and then if you want to charge your cell phone, you have an option there, and all that works. Just because I wanted to for my boat, I added this magnet where you can put a magnet on the back of your phone, and if you want to watch something or listen to some music or whatever, you can control it right here. It's just a nice to have that I decided to put on the boat. This does not go with the boat. This is a brand new Helix 7 that I'm going to be hanging on to. It's still got the wrapper on it. I just put it on here so that you could see that on the switch panel here, I have a power switch for the fish finder, and so I've got that switch on, and I'm showing that it does work. Okay, around to the back, this is a new transom board that I have treated and sealed to waterproof it. I don't like treated transom boards. What happens is, over time, they eventually will rot out the aluminum because the treated boards have they cause a chemical reaction, and so it'll pit between the board and the aluminum, and you'll end up with not able to use your boat because it's going to be holes in the back. Okay, so that's a solid oak piece that I've made custom made for this. All right, so on the back here, I have not mounted anything here, but this is a block that I've put on the back to mount a transducer. The reason why I have it on the left side is because I have a motor and a trolling motor over here on the right side. One other thing that I did want to show here with the fish finder was that the motor passes over it without hitting. So if you're mounting your fish finder in the back, you've got room. You don't have to manipulate anything. All right. So for the motor, this is a 2.5 horsepower Yamaha motor. This is a brand new motor. It's got about 45 minutes. It's still got to be go through its process to break it in, the break-in process. So it's super nice. I'm not going to fire that up because it is winter time, and there's no gas in anything. I'm kind of particular with my stuff. So this is a brand new trolling motor that I'm just going to put on with the boat and let go with it. And to my knowledge, this is the first time it's ever been on a boat. I bought it from another guy who had bought it new, and it was still in the wrapper and everything. So I just took it out of the wrapper and put it on here. It's got the tilt here. So as you can see, you know, if you're running your trolling motor, you're probably going to be like this. And then if you want to move your seat back around, you can just tilt that up, and you've got room there. This is the stern light. I don't know if you can really see this, but the stern light is on. I'm working with the rest of the nav lights. I have two other lights on the boat. I have one light here, and I don't know if you can see, but it is working. So you can see if you're night fishing, you can see what's in the back here if you're trying to gas up your motor. Because this has the gas cap on the top, and so you will have to refill. If you have to refill, you have to do it from the gas can. And battery does not come with it, but that is your battery box down under there. I have a kill switch wired here, so if you just want to save battery power, you don't want the lights that are on your switch panel and stuff running and sapping battery, you can kill that with this kill switch here. And then the one other light that I have is up here in the front. Just to make it easier for you to fish in the dark. All the wiring is run down that side. And I believe that's pretty much it. Of course, the fishing poles do not come with it. I might need those. But this is it. The trailer is a good trailer. This has got new bunkers on it. It's a galvanized trailer. I just put new carpeted bunkers on the thing, and then the tires they work fine. If you're going to be going long distance, I would recommend getting some steel belted tires for your trailer. But those are just the typical small trailer lights that are trailer tires that come with it. So that's the situation. And it would make a great boat for anybody who's wanting to take a friend out, enjoy some lake fishing. Where I'm at in particular, there are a lot of small lakes here in the Harrisonburg area of Virginia, and so a lot of these lakes you can't even take a motor in, a regular gas motor, or there's a restriction that it has to be below like 10 horsepower, which this fits in that. So if it's trolling motor only, you're good. If it's 10 horsepower or under, you're good. So that's the boat. This is made for a fisherman who's serious about it and wants everything to work while he's out on the lake. And then we also have a cover. I'll put a picture in with the video of the boat with the boat cover on it for you to see. But I do have a cover. And just as an extra note, all of these stay in my house. I don't leave them out in the weather, and I like to take care of my stuff, so these have not been left out in the elements. All right. Okay, so these are stabilizers that I bought for my Jon boat. I have a little girl, and take my wife out to the lake. Sometimes you just like a little bit of extra peace of mind, and so these are very, very difficult to find, because while you can find a lot of these type stabilizers for kayaks, it's very difficult to find something like this for a Jon boat, because it requires some sort of a clamp mechanism, and typically with these, this black piece here is all you get. So this is a very nice piece of equipment. This is expensive to get these stabilizers like this, and but they're very nice. Essentially makes your boat 8 feet wide and really helps with the stability of the Jon boat. They're really easy to take off. There's a little catch button here. You just press that button in, and then it pops back out. Pop it back in, just like that. And then if you want to take it and raise it up, let's say you're just hopping to the next fishing hole, you can screw it in like that and take off if you want to. And up here, I'll show you with the other stabilizer, it does break down. It's actually really quick and easy to break down. It's just a catch release, and then you just take out this, there's a screw here you just take out, and you've got it stowed away in the front of the boat.